This is a case study of a marriage adjustment case applying for a green card in the United States for a UK national, UK citizen in the US as an F-1 student graduating on OPT, marrying their loved one, and applying for a green card in the United States. We're going to go over documents they use, timelines, and just the general process. I'm going to share the approval notice here showing how fast the case actually happened. Filed July 23rd, 2024, approved December 8th, 2024. So if I'm doing some crude math there, we got August, September, October, November. It was 5 months or so. I might be doing the math wrong, but essentially that or less. We have it here 4 months and 2 weeks for the I-130 and I-485 to be approved. This case was really out of the Fresno field office, but no interview happened. So the National Benefits Center took care of the whole case without interview, and it was approved. Again, I'm immigration lawyer John Kostravi. This is information not intended as individual legal guidance, but it helps you get an understanding of how the immigration process works, which might change a little bit under President Trump. But here we got a client who really needed to file the case quick because they wanted to get a work permit. Their OPT as an F-1 student, you have optional practical training, was ending. We were able to submit that with the application pretty quickly. The client was really well documented. They had their paperwork really well together. It helped out to make a much smoother process, to get it out really fast. Probably got the case ready in a week, and we were able to get the case in. And once we did, the work permit was approved in about 4 weeks after filing without even an expedite request. So we're really happy about that. Case was going through. After about 4 months, they got a medical checkup, a Form I-693 request, RFE, request for evidence, for us to send out. We didn't do the medical checkup with the initial applications because we wanted to get the case in sooner, to get the work permit sooner. Nowadays, when I'm recording this in 2025, the Biden administration changed the rules that you have to submit the medical checkup with the application. So that will create some delays and for people who are trying to submit the case fast because they got to go get the medical checkup, talk with the doctor, and all that kind of stuff. So that's something to be aware of. If you're doing your own case, you're working with an attorney, the rules have changed since this video. But here in this case, we submitted photos of the family and friends, driver's licenses listing the same address. It's really important. Government likes to see that, both in the marriage adjustment case and I-751 removal of conditions. That joint financial documents, bank statements, they had listed each other as contact information, the emergency contact information on their medical records. And then we used that. We just got pictures of that and included them in there. They had travel records of flying different places, AAA membership, Amazon orders. We even get those listing their individual deliveries, the same address, gym membership, which people probably don't expect, gift cards to each other, conversations and screenshots, or wedding engagement cards that they sent to everybody, and even declarations and affidavits from family and friends. So all these different things, something you might not have thought about, are used. And again, the case was approved without RFE for a fairly young couple. They've been together for a while, but they're younger people. They don't have so much stuff. They also have to use a joint sponsor because they didn't earn enough. Again, they just graduated college. In this case, the loved ones in college. So because they're not making enough money, we put a joint sponsor there relative to us, very gracious enough to do that. We submitted their tax returns, W-2s, pay stub, proof of citizenship with the Form I-64 for the joint sponsor. And the case went pretty smoothly and was approved again so fast. So these are possible. The client was from the UK. Sometimes the cases from Europe, UK citizens are approved faster. We've seen than other countries. There's a hint of that. But we're really happy it happened. And I want to share that time with you, especially for our fellow citizens of the UK. A lot of people from Canada, UK, and Australia, Commonwealth countries that we help. Pretty much our biggest chunk of clients are from those countries, then from like Brazil and China and India. But we help a lot of couples and a lot of families in this situation. Hopefully, they'll continue not forcing these interviews and get these green cards out sooner so you get your life running, especially the work permit, which I know a lot of you need. You might be visiting here on the tourist visa or ESTA, and then you get engaged, decide to get married and stay. You really want to get that work permit and social security number up and running in your system. And so, we're limited how much we can do there, but the government has been really fast in the last year in getting these out. For a majority of cases, I would say 7 or 8 out of 10 cases are getting the work permits in 4 to 6 weeks. So it's really good. Then the other one's just forever. The advanced parole child permission, I mean, that might take forever. It might not even worth doing unless you have an emergency situation that you know ahead of time that may require to leave. In this case, we didn't even bother applying for it because they just needed work authorization, not travel authorization. You could have held off on it. Thanks so much for listening to this general guidance, not individual legal guidance. I'm immigration lawyer John Kostravi. We love helping couples, married couples, get green cards and keep green cards, get citizenship. Once they're citizens, apply for brothers, sisters, parents, family members. It's a real lovely long-term experience we have with you. If you're interested in scheduling a meeting and consultation with me, go to our website, jqqlaw.com/contact. Again, that's jqqlaw.com/contact. Fill in your name and information, that short couple of boxes that we have there, and we'll get right back with you. Thank you so much for listening.